Ohio and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the... The Zips' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So USF's offense comes onto the field first today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Zips offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things, and if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
They'll try the run. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Got room to work. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Nice move there. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Finley. Here's the pressure. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's Alexis. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab, it's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught behind the line, it's Sullivan. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Sullivan. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Now on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Bring in the heat. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Punt is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Williams. Turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UConn had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans in stores are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To throw, it's Finley. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, fire complete. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the run, it's Curry. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Curry. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the Zips come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Norton. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Second down.
Takes the handoff. It's Norton. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Brown wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they will score. Touchdown, South Florida.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. This is a huge drive for this offense. Down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the... And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Brown will throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes his man miss. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. After the run, now to throw. Got his man on the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run the option. The pitch. Touchdown Bulls! Great job by the back on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 31 over Marshall. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds a little space. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Finley. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Zips send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He leaves it with his back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Catch in the middle. It's Nimrod. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 20, he's got space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's Curry. Nice move there. Oh, he's got some space. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air, it's Finley. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll start this third quarter with a run. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield. It's Polk. Can't get him to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He breaks a tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Norton. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They're going to go for it on fourth down with a couple of good options. A first down or a touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Akron, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Zips with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, fire complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Jukes his way for more. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Zips have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Offense getting set for first down. Back to throw, it's Finley. Got it in the middle, it's Newell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Lost a fire on second down. That's reeled in, it's Williams. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Second down, they'll go to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Connection to the right. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's going to be run out of bounds, and he needed a couple of more steps. They'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Short completion to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Picks up 4. First down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Isaac. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creates a little room. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It's a draw. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They'll go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Zips will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The give from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Quick release on the RPO. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Powers through the defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Gives it on the option. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down for the offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day.
And the return. Real estate as he goes down. On the ground, it's Gee. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Zips, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Handoff from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Unloads quickly. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Trying to get the corner. Find some fresh air. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Zips kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Buying some time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.